Bang at 529.
What?
Talking through the game.
What? Huh? A booty.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Harrisburg Senators and the New Britain Rockcats. Devin Roge will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Velasquez will get there, and he puts it away to...
Don't you dare me.
Nope.
Don't you dare me.
Nope.
Yes.
Antonio Velasquez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Lays off 1-0. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely
Come on, baby, hit me, my man.
Good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run.
Good job.
A 3-run shot down the line in left, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Justin Blanchard will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Hit softly to the right side. And a barehanded pickup. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockcats lead it 4-0. Antonio Velasquez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Steve Meehan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, no, he hasn't earned it.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Antonio Velasquez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that
Let's go!
is over the wall. Home run.
Home run.
A solo shot here to left as they extend the
Go.
lead to 5-0. And Steve, what a nice moment that is for him. His first home run as a Double-A player. Mark Baker will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters not been getting their chores done.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Now a ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a one-out base hit.
What's the deal here?
Antonio Velasquez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw is low and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. Steve Meehan will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. Vince Gonzalez will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Mark Baker will stand in as their last chance now. Full count pitch on its way. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Velasquez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above it.
Still batting six.
And now, welcome your
Mark Baker will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Antonio Velasquez will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Antonio Velasquez.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Antonio Velasquez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Antonio Velasquez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. Throw in time. Antonio Velasquez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and, ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Stop. You're not touching me. God damn.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Moran is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
0 for 4, boys.
So good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Do more. Look. Look.
Oh, shit, he is. Jeremy, he's in here a bunch of
Mom.
So you're ready to do that. Look.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the
I'm
air.
busy.
Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the New Britain Rockcats and the Portland Sea Dogs. Brandon Snyder will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And some trouble now in right field. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a 1st inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that 1st run of the game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. Antonio Velasquez will stand in. Off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll round it and try for 3rd. And he's safe.
Good opportunity for him here as he's into 3rd with his 2nd triple of the year.
Second baseman,
Eduardo Escobar will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Well, this will be a sacrifice fly, but it was nearly a lot more than that. He's going to pay a hefty price to make this catch. Let's hope he's all right out there because he took a pretty good hit when he ran into that wall.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Joe Kaiser will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. Bradley Lincoln will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Velasquez is there, 1 away. Antonio Velasquez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runner back standing. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Look out, 2-0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Joe Kaiser will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Velasquez is there and he makes the catch for the out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Antonio Velasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And the runner will get back standing. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Tommy Lee will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Come on.
Eduardo Escobar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. What a flip for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Mario Saldana will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is on the ground toward the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Joe Kaiser will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. What a stop! But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
And we get the dub.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
2 for 4.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our
8
sights on the
more,
AA Eastern League. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series. Antonio Velasquez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
I want that slider right there.
Hey, we got 1.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field.
Let's go.
And that is over the wall. Home run.
What I'm talking about.
So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Brandon Snyder will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Antonio Velasquez will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I want that
Even
slider
though
right
he's
there.
given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 3 runs already home here.
No sliders.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Well, and you can tell he wanted to
Oh,
hold
my
off,
God,
but
that's
he
ugly.
swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Dwayne Barnes will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
Hey, plays out one right here. Hey, we got one. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. There we go.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Michael Rodriguez will dig in.
My fault,
1
fellas.
here in this one.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the lead is cut to 4.
Yeah,
It's
another
6-2
one?
now. And see you later. That one is gone.
The right fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Antonio Velasquez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses 2-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
I got some. I made some Bobby.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here we go, boys. Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
That shit sounds good.
Joe Kaiser come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Velasquez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Dwayne Barnes will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Vince Mora will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Burn the game, man.
Antonio Velasquez will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. And And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a ground ball left side. Base hit left field. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Eduardo Escobar will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Tommy Lee will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Richie Fernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout, double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with. I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a dive, but he's back in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back. In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Runner goes for third. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw over to third here.
Why did my dude keep running?
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give...
This is where we're going to leave this one, guys. Can't believe that shit.
She must be a queen.
No, my mom's the Virgin Mary.
That's right.
Now, should I translate the Bible for you?
No, I know what it means. You better get out of here before you get punished.
Shut up, Magdalene, you whore.